So, warm welcome after that short commercial break. This is myself, RJ Raman. Every Sundays, 2 to 4 on the RJ Raman Show. I'm always in conversation with a new artist, fresh talent, a legendary artist, music producer, songwriter, and also from the film industry as well. And today I've got a very, very interesting guest, a special guest, I would say, a female artist from the UK, born and bred from the land of Bengal, but she is now a renowned artist in the UK, and she's back with a very interesting song. I mean, even though she's been in the industry since 2018, last year, and she gave two massive tracks in the film Raja Abrodia alongside UK-based music producer Mukhtar Sahota. And now she's back with a third track, but this is her solo debut. I mean, her solo debut single alongside with the man himself once again, Mukhtar Sahota. This very, very interesting, fantastic female artist, I would say. Very soulful voice. I'm talking about Sanhita Majumder. I mean, interesting name, interesting artist. I mean, her track herself, which is released a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, and it's getting worldwide recognition. It's getting the love. It's getting a good response on social media. And I've got her today on the show to talk about her new track, Dhun, which is getting worldwide recognition. And it's a very soulful voice, a very fantastic voice. So it's an absolute pleasure that I've got her on the show today to talk about this track and about her journey so far in the music industry. So I wanted to give a massive, massive shout out to each and every one of you who are tuned in to the show right now and who are looking forward to listen to this live conversation with the girl herself, Sanhita Majumder. I mean, warm welcome on the show, Sanhita. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Raman. How are you doing?
All good, all good. It's an absolute pleasure that I've got you on the show today for the first time.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Fantastic, fantastic. So Sanhita Majumder, I mean, fresh new name in the music world. Tell us a bit about the name and where you belong.
So I am actually from Bengal, India.
Wow.
However, I am living in the UK at the moment.
Wow.
I am not really a new name in the Bollywood music fraternity because Mukhtar and Saj, they came across my video on YouTube in 2018 and offered me a couple of songs in the movie Raja Brodia.
Oh,
and,
yes.
Yes, and that's when I would say I became a part of the Bollywood music fraternity. And
Wow.
now it's just for my pop songs. I am just thinking of releasing my pop songs, my singles.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, I mean, what's actually interested you into music? I mean, how did all the music come around you? Was it within your family or was it you inspired from someone? How did it all start from?
Actually, my mother is very interested in music. She always insisted I took up music as my career. Since my childhood days, I would just she had given me a harmonium. I don't know if you know that.
Oh wow, harmonium! Wow.
Yes, and that's what I used to sing with. So pretty much the basics and the classical training and everything when I was around about 7 years old. That's when it started.
So that's where all the journey started from.
Yes, but then in the middle, there was obviously pauses because I was studying. I was doing various things. So obviously, yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I mean, now that you started your musical journey, with your debut single Dhun, I mean, fantastic. I mean, amazing music, amazing vocals, fantastic lyrics. Tell us about this track. How did it all get put together?
So, Dhun is a Hindi pop song, and I have written the lyrics, and Mukhtar has composed the music, and I think he's done a fabulous job. It's just, after, the songs were released, Raja Brodia songs, I thought, now that I know Mukhtar, why not, speak with him about the songs that I've written. And he is such a great human being. He accepted my offer. I mean, He was like, so he liked the lyrics and he said, fine, let me see what I can do. And then obviously he composed the music and he did a fabulous job. So I'm really happy about it. And that's when, Dhun was created, like
Wow.
after Rash.
Fantastic, fantastic. I mean, mentioning the legendary music producer Mukhtar Sahota, I mean, massive contribution to world music. I mean, itself, is creating history because the name himself, he's got a
Yes,
massive contribution in the music world.
absolutely. And also, the people who have listened to the song so far, have absolutely like praised the song. They're lauding the song because obviously it's a good song. It's a very soulful track. I mean, it's a very nice track, peppy at the same time, very nice.
Well, it actually has been a while since even myself. I mean, it's been a while since I've heard a UK kind of Hindi pop song. It's been a very, very long time since I've heard it. And in fact, I mean, since I've heard this song, it's kind of building that hope that, Hindi music can get somewhere in the UK.
Well, and Mukhtar just got you one.
Fantastic. So. Wonderful, wonderful. I mean, Mukhtar Sahota, I mean, how's the experience been so far working with him and, learning the detail of the music? I mean, the name itself just proves it, but for yourself as an individual, how's the experience been so far with him?
Well, I think he's so easygoing, he's a very good human being. I mean, a very good person to work with as well, because he lets you do whatever you can. I mean, he doesn't pressurize you. He doesn't, say that you should do it this way or that way. He just lets you do, whatever you can. And then, obviously, he gives you his input. But, he lets you do your stuff. And, that's when, you can get the best out of somebody. When you let the person say,
Fantastic. I mean, talking about the track itself, I mean, the video as well is very interesting as well. I mean, tell us about the video as well. Where has it been shot? Was it shot in the UK, or tell us a bit about that as well?
Yes, so the video was also shot in the UK. It was actually shot in central London, and Paolo Benessaggio is the director. He is, I think, Italian, and he too did a fabulous job, I think, because we didn't have like a huge crew or something of that sort, but whatever he did, he did a good job. So, that's about it. The video wasn't like what I was thinking is that the song has to be like solid. The video is also something that you should be working on, but then we did like work hard on the video as well. However, like the main idea was to make a like really good song, so that we did, and people are praising the video as well, so I'm happy about it.
Fantastic. I mean, the video looks fantastic. It has a bit of that, kind of urban look at the same time, and it looks quite fresh and new in a way. The concept looks very new to what we see usually. So that's fantastic.
Yes, something minimalist, something minimal, I would say.
Wow, fantastic. I mean, as you know, Sanhita, I mean, that the UK music industry here is mainly like more Punjabi and Bhangra music. It's always considered to be the hub of Punjabi music. I mean, you being a Hindi pop singer, which direction of music would want, where you want to take your music to? I mean, are you planning on blending a bit of Punjabi, maybe Bollywood? I mean, tell us a bit what direction of music you want to take your career.
I love the pop genre, actually. I really want to do more pop songs. So, I haven't thought about where I'll be heading right now. I'm just really excited to present to the world the next song as well that myself and Mukhtar have created. So I haven't really thought about it, but I think music is music. If it is an English song or a Punjabi song or a Hindi song, music is music. So I am ready to sing anywhere. But
fantastic. So you're planning on so are we hoping that sometime you're going to be singing a Punjabi song for us?
Maybe. You never know.
Wow. That will be very interesting, though. Even though your heritage, your roots are from the Bengal, and singing in Punjabi, that will be creating a bit of history now.
Yeah, definitely. But then you see, nowadays you have all these singers singing, across India. I mean, they just travel across India and sing everywhere.
Yeah.
Because Shreya Ghoshal does it, Sunidhi Chauhan does it, everybody does it. So, the big names I'm talking about, they are always, contacted for nice songs everywhere across India. So that doesn't really matter as long as you can pronounce the words properly. Even Hindi is not my mother tongue. My mother tongue is Bengali. But I, kind of learned Hindi properly, how to pronounce words and everything.
Wow.
And then got the song, wrote the song, and then, also, preparing the words, pronouncing the words correctly also matters. So obviously I had to.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I was going to come now. I mean, the track itself, Dhun, has a fresh vibe. Especially, I'm amazed myself, the clarity of pronunciation of yours, even though you're from the North Bengal, you've got that kind of a very hardcore Hindi dialect. You kind of, it's come out very clear. So, I mean, how long did it take you actually to learn this? The whole song and, the language itself. How was it quite difficult to come out of your comfort zone?
It wasn't really difficult because I have grown up watching Hindi soaps, grown up watching Hindi movies.
Yeah.
Hindi is our national language.
Yeah.
So just it's just sometimes there is masculine and feminine genders in Hindi that you cannot really go wrong at, because obviously then people are going to laugh at you, and there are some pronunciations where you need to pay particular attention to, so you have to think about that. So
Wow.
That's about it. Other than that, I think I didn't need too much of prep for that.
Fantastic. That's fantastic to know, because I was actually very surprised a couple of weeks ago. Since I've actually received a press release of this track, I was a bit amazed that this is the same lady, the same young girl who used to do funny dubbing videos, on YouTube. I mean, where did that comedy punch come from? The comedy side of you, where did that come from?
Well, it's just there in me. I don't know. It's just there in me. I always, I'm not completely into, singing, just singing. I just want, something of that sort as well. Comedy and all that sort of things. I don't know why. It's there in me.
Who do you look up as an inspiration for that side? Because there's a lot of comedians out there. Mentioned Johnny Lever, Kadir Khan, and many other people out there. Who we look at legends. I mean, where did that comedy side come? Do you get inspired someone?
While growing up, I really enjoyed watching Kadir Khan movies. Also Johnny Lever. However, it's just I don't know. It's just something in me that tells me that I have to do this stuff and let the world know that I have that comedy thing in me as well. So just
Fantastic.
like that I do.
Fantastic, because I've been following your YouTube channel for a while now, and you've got very interesting content there. Very interesting.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Fantastic. So, coming back to the song now, it's getting worldwide recognition. A lot of people are sharing it, liking it. Even myself, I'm liking the track as well. Looking at the music industry here in the UK, are you looking to just work with the producers in the UK, or are you interested to work with producers in India as well?
No, definitely. If there's, like I said, if there's a good opportunity, I'm ready to do any kind of song. Doesn't matter what it is, what language it is. I am ready to do any songs. That's not a problem for me.
Fantastic.
With any
Wow. Fantastic. Like you mentioned earlier regarding Raja Brodia, I think that was the start of your journey, of your music. Were you quite nervous, when you went into the music and, when you walked in the studio to do the vocals? What was going on with your mind then when you were doing the recording?
Yes, I was like really, really nervous. But then, as I told you, Mukhtar is so easygoing. He doesn't. I wasn't under pressure. Yet I was under pressure. I was under pressure because of myself, because I had all those sort of things in me. Okay, you might go wrong.
Yeah.
But Mukhtar was like very easygoing and fantastic. I really liked working with Saad and Mukhtar.
Fabulous. Talking about Mukhtar Sahota, he's a massive name in the music world. I mean, have you followed his music since your childhood days or your college days? I mean, he's been around in the industry for a while now.
No, actually not, because Mukhtar, I think he did more Punjabi songs. I mean, because while growing up, I would listen to more Hindi songs and Hindi and Bengali, my language. Other than that, I was like not even too many English songs. So I wouldn't know other regional songs that time. That much.
I mean, who have you actually grown up listening to? I mean, what sort of music have you listened to? Like any singers you look up as an inspiration? Who have you been listening to?
I have always liked Alka Yagnik's voice.
Wow.
I think fantastic. Matches with every actress's voice. I mean, every actress can, lip sync her songs because it just matches.
Wow.
It's fabulous, yeah. So I just love her.
She's got a huge name. I mean, massive contribution to the movie industry, Bollywood industry. I mean, practically she's sung for every actress. And you mentioned, I think mentioning also you're a fan of Ariana Grande as well.
Yes, Ariana Grande. I love it. Oh yeah, wow. If you talk about if you talk about English songs, I mean definitely Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift. I love them.
Wow, I mean that kind of shows in a way because you've got a bit of a fusion of Bollywood and Western music in this track as well. Because especially the vocals, it's kind of on a level of for an English song. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
That's why Raman. That's what when I discussed it with Mukhtar, I was saying that I just want to bring both Bollywood and also the English pop music thing into it. If we can do a fusion, that would be great. If we can do something of that sort. So and he being he kind of understands an artist's requirements just like that right away, because he's been in the industry for such a long time and he knows everything about it, about music. So yeah,
fabulous. I mean, it's a great collaboration with yourself and a legendary music producer at the same time. It's a fantastic collaboration. I mean, coming back to the song, I mean, looking at the music industry now, I mean, there's only a few female artists in the UK that are being influenced from Hindi pop music. Like I remember back a few years ago when I go back in the 90s, because my era was in the 90s era, and it was just selected a few female artists who used to be very big at the time. And looking at now, there's not many female artists in the UK. So being a female artist, are you considering to actually just continue with the Hindi pop, or would you want to do a bit of Sufi, a bit of traditional Indian music? Because there's a lot of Pakistani, audience in the UK as well. So will you be doing anything for them as well?
See, if I have to, write something, because I'll be writing my own songs. That's what I have thought. Because that's how I'll be able to, kind of show my emotions to people. Otherwise, how is it a song? How is it my song? So I write my song. So Hindi is something I can write in. I mean, that is a language I can use, and even Bengali or even English. But I don't know any other sort of languages. That is the problem. But if there's an offer where somebody is telling me that this is the song we have written, and if you would like to work on it or something of that sort, that's fine. Absolutely, I can work on it. I mean, I can sing it, but I cannot write, in any other languages.
Wow. Well, I am quite looking forward if I come across a Punjabi song from you, because that will be very interesting to see.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Interesting. Very interesting concept. So, what it is, Sanhita, right? This show, there's always an interesting part of this show, right? I've got some on-the-spot questions for you, right? So, starting from, I mean, what's Sanhita's dream destination?
Oh, dream destination. Okay. Probably New York.
Wow, New York. Wow. So, New York. Mention New York. I mean, have you ever been there, or is it a dream to be there? Have you ever visited?
I haven't been there yet. No.
Never been there. Right.
No.
So, I mean, the next one, Sanhita's worst habit. Tell us a bit of your worst habit now.
Worst habits. Oh my God. Probably thinking about, worrying about stuff too much. Everything. Worrying about everything.
You'll have to stop doing that now.
Yeah, I should already stop doing it, but then you just cannot help it.
So the next one, fast food or desi food?
Okay. I miss desi food so much here, and then fast food. Oh God. Okay, desi food.
Desi food, right? So, favorite movie?
Favorite movie. The Mummy.
The Mummy. Interesting. Very interesting. The Mummy.
Yeah, The Mummy. I love it. The Mummy.
Wow. Okay, I've got a next one now. This is a very, I don't know if it's going to be a tricky one or an easy one. Favorite radio host?
Favorite radio host? Alright. Okay. RJ RAMAN.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. I'm completely shy now at the moment. I'm completely blushing. Oh, wow. Fantastic. So, it's an absolute pleasure that I've got you on the show. We still need to play the track here on the show. So before we end the conversation, before we play the track, because many people out there are looking forward to hear the song. I've got so many listeners at the moment who want to listen to that track as well. So before we end the conversation, what message do you want to give to your fans and your new following worldwide?
Just keep loving me, keep following me. I will bring new music. I will compose, nice songs that obviously thinking about you guys, thinking about, what you like, what you would expect from me. Obviously, just keep listening to my songs.
Fantastic. Fabulous. Absolute pleasure, Sanhita, that you took your quality time to be part of the show.
Thank you.
And I'm hoping the very, very best for your musical career. And I'm hoping next time you'll have to come all the way down to Leeds to our studio. You have to be here.
Okay, sure. Will do.
Especially with the harmonium. You need to do some live music with us as well now.
I don't even have it here.
Oh, I've got one here. I've got a professional one. With a scale changing. Everything scale changing, so you have to come down there, so we'll have a live session in the studio. It will be an absolute pleasure to have you here. So that was a live exclusive interview and conversation with UK-based female artist Sanhita Majumder. I mean, fantastic voice, fantastic human being. Great track, Dhun. It's getting worldwide recognition, and I think I need to play this track on the show now because it's a fantastic tune. I mean, the video itself is proving good justice. I mean, a fantastic track, fantastic vocals, fantastic lyrics, and also mentioning the fantastic music by the man himself, the legendary music producer. Massive contribution, man, in the UK scene, Mukhtar Sahota, man. So this is Dhun by Sanhita Majumder, going out to each and every one of you who are tuned in right now on Akash Radio 1323 AM Leeds, and worldwide who are tuned in on www.akashradioleeds.co.uk with myself, RJ RAMAN. So let's listen to this track.